everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a super easy keto-friendly dessert that you can make for Memorial Day, 4th of July. Honestly, you can make this anytime, but it's going to be Memorial Day themed. So let's just jump right in. We're going to be making mini cheesecake bites. So I have a bowl right here in front of me. I'm gonna mix my dry ingredients, and as you guys already know, I include all the ingredients and measurements in the description below, so head over to the description for all the measurements. I'm gonna put some almond flour in first, and we're just doing this in a small bowl. We don't need a large bowl for the crust. Adding some sweetener. This is some cinnamon. And just a pinch of sea salt. And let's mix this all together until it's combined. This is gonna be our crust. And like I said, it is keto friendly, so we're using almond flour for this recipe. While we're working on this crust as well, make sure your oven is preheating to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so that is all combined. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add in my butter, and this is melted butter. Okay, and just mix this all together again until combined. It's gonna start getting crumbly, and that's exactly what you want for this crust. Now what you wanna do is you wanna take a muffin tin, and you can either use cupcake liners like this, or you can just grease the pan with some non-stick spray, like avocado oil spray. But I'm just gonna use some cupcake liners here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our crust and we're gonna split it into, this makes 6 portions, okay? So you'll just increase the number of ingredients that you're using based on how many cheesecake bites you actually wanna make. But we're just gonna make 6, and we're just gonna separate this evenly. And now you can use a spoon for this. I'm just using a cupcake scoop because I think it kind of gives you an even measurement. And now what we're gonna do is press this into the actual muffin tin to make sure that it is completely flat. And this should press in really easily. This is a really easy mixture to work with. You just need your finger, and you wanna make sure that it's even all the way around. So you don't want one side to have more of the mixture than the other one. Completely flat. That way it cooks evenly when you actually bake it. This is such a perfect dessert for if you're having some kind of Memorial Day party or 4th of July party, honestly any party. I'm just gonna be making it, you know, Memorial Day themed as the holiday is approaching. But you can have this just as a dessert if you're having a gathering or on your own. It is so easy to make, and it's super, super low in carb. I'll include the macros in the description below as well. Now that we've actually filled the liners here, it should look something like this. And we're gonna put this in the oven. My oven's already preheated to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna bake this for 10 to 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes are up. Let's set these aside for about 10 minutes while we work on the actual mixture that's gonna go into these cheesecake bites. So for the cheesecake bites, here in front of me, I have a block of cream cheese, and it's been sitting out so it's softened. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna use a hand mixer to make it completely smooth. All right, now that this is nice and mixed, we are going to take some of our sweetener, and we're using a monkfruit stevia sweetener for this. You can use whatever artificial sweetener you want. I just prefer to use monkfruit because it doesn't spike your blood sugar, and it's kind of like the easiest thing to find around. So that's why I'm gonna use this. So sweetener is going in. Now I'm gonna throw in my salt, some vanilla extract, and 1 egg. All right, and now let's mix this all together. I'm gonna scrape down the sides and then we're gonna mix this again. Just wanna make sure that we're not missing any batter. This is such an easy recipe, guys. Like, I love this dessert and I love cheesecake in general, but sometimes you just don't wanna bake a whole cheesecake, or you wanna make it really, party friendly so that people can just grab it and go. That's why I love making this so much. And of course you can make a bigger version of this if you want, but like I said, this is just so much easier when they're bite-sized. All right, so I scraped it down. Now let's mix it again. All right, so this is what you want your batter to look like. It is super smooth, really well combined. You really wanna make sure it's not clumpy, so just mix with a hand mixer until it's not clumpy at all and it is completely smooth, like I said. So our crust has been cooling for about 10 minutes while we worked on that mixture. So let's go ahead and actually fill our cheesecake into the crust right here. So I'm just gonna take a spoon and I'm just gonna fill all of my cupcake liners. I would start with a little bit first and then see how much you have left over and just split it evenly amongst the 6 cheesecake bites that you have here. And if you don't have cupcake liners at home, if you've watched my other video where I make my chocolate muffins, I show how to make cupcake liners right at home with just parchment paper. You don't need to go to the store and buy those. So head over to that video if you wanna see how to do that. Now that I have spread out the cheesecake filling evenly, I'm gonna throw this into the oven, still at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna bake this for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I took them out of the oven and I let them cool at room temperature for about 30 minutes, and then I threw it in the refrigerator to completely set for another 30 minutes. So here we have them right here. These are our cheesecake bites. I took them out of the muffin tin already, and you can take this, the paper off as well, but I'm just gonna keep it on because I think it's so much easier to just grab. You don't get your hands messy at all. So now I'm gonna show you how you can decorate it for Memorial Day. What you can do is take strawberry, blackberries, and blueberries and decorate the top. So I'm gonna take a slice of a strawberry, then a blueberry, and you can add a blackberry as well. And it's this perfect berry cheesecake bite, and you can do that for all of them. You can also completely omit this step if you don't want it, but I think the berries give it not only a refreshing taste to the cheesecake, but it also just adds that pop of color, the red, white, and blue that you're looking for on Memorial Day. And there you have it, easy cheesecake bites that are keto friendly, sugar-free, low in net carb, and absolutely delicious. Perfect for Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, all of our American holidays coming up with the decorations, but just perfect to enjoy as well, and perfect just to enjoy with your family at home. Make these delicious, easy desserts that are just grab and go, super perfect. Now the most important part, we gotta do the taste test. So I'm gonna take this one right here. Oh, that just looks so good. I mean, take a look at those layers. Let's just take a big bite. That is so delicious. The cheesecake, when you cook it like this, it has almost, it's not like an entirely like a stiff cheesecake type flavor. It is like almost custardy. It is so, so delicious. Not super sweet at all, keto friendly, sugar free, absolutely delicious. I can't wait for you guys to try this one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.